In my first tutorial I showed you guys how to make this amazing XP farm. As you can see, the XP farm works perfectly fine still, which is why I decided to make this advanced version. This new version of the spawn includes 4 dispensers, and you know what that means, right? More mobs spawning faster. This new farm also has an automated collection system for all those drops that you will be getting. One of the things I added to this farm that I think makes it so much better than the other one is the system that I added for protection. As you see, the trapdoors will kind of protect you from the mobs because they won't be able to shoot you like it used to happen over here. If you guys did last farm, they would shoot you right through here and they would like kill you so fast. And guys, for those of you that have complained about the stone being created when the lava meets the water, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I have to warn you guys, if you want to have the feature of the stone being cleared out by the press of a button, you do need to be the owner of the server or whatever it is that you're playing. If it's just a single player world, you need to be the owner because we're going to be using one command block for that. If not, then simply use your faxel. If you don't know how to create a faxel, go watch my last video and you could just destroy the stone being formed in there, or you could also use a pickaxe. Now I don't want to distract you guys anymore, so let's get into the building of the XP farm. And as always, I'll show you right now on screen what are the materials you need for this farm. Keep in mind that the amount of blocks might change depending on how you want to hide the redstone behind your farm. I should let you know that the farm is 11 blocks wide, 10 blocks long and 6 blocks high. Now, we want to start by digging 2 blocks and placing water on them. Once we have the water placed down, we want to dig 2 straight lines until the water stops running. Just like this. Once the water has stopped running, we want to get rid of these 2 blocks in front of it, making kind of a square right in front of the line where the water stopped. And then we want to get rid of these 6 blocks right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we'll be placing our chest and our hoppers right here. So go ahead, you can do this actually, it will help you. Go ahead and crouch, place your 2 chests right there. Go behind the chest, grab your hoppers, place 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the hoppers are facing the chest and anything that falls into the hoppers will go straight to the chest. If you don't know how to connect a hopper to a chest, simply place a chest, go to the back of it, grab your hopper, crouch, very important, you need to crouch and connect it. Now anything that falls into those hoppers will go into the chest. For example, if I drop 1 of redstone and I check the chest, it's right there. Once we have done this, we could go ahead and place our slabs right on top of these 2 hoppers. Now place 2 blocks, 1 on each side of the slabs, right on top of the grass or whatever blocks you're using on the sides. So 1, 2. It should look like this. Grab your dispensers and place 2 on each side next to the blocks that we just placed. So it will look something like this. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, that was hard. So far, the farm should look like this. Once the dispensers are placed, go ahead and grab your blocks. Place 1, 2. This has to be done on the left side. Very important that you do that in the left side. Now, you're going to jump over. And from the first block right next to the dispenser, you're gonna kind of cover the water, just like this. Pretty simple so far. Now, you're going to fully cover the water. And it should look like this. If you're looking from behind, it should look kind of like a Y, but this side should have an extra block. As you can see, there's an extra block right here. Now guys, go ahead and cover the dispensers just like this. Don't forget to crouch. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then come to the back. 1, 2, and we're going to do another floor, you could say, or another block. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So far your farm should be looking like mine, just like this. The next step will be to add a roof to this thingy so the mobs won't escape. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You could get rid of the ones in the back, and now it should look something like this. Now we can kind of go ahead and close the front already. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Grab the slabs. 1, 2. It should be looking like this so far. Now, we want to grab our trapdoors and get inside the farm. I would recommend you place like 2 blocks of dirt for now, just to prevent the water from pushing you, because it will be kind of hard to get in here. Now, once you're inside, notice how the slabs create like this half block right here. grab your trapdoors and place them right on the slabs, just like that. Now you can get out, destroy the dirt, you don't need to get inside anymore. And now place your last 2 trapdoors right on top of these 2 slabs right here. So to do that, I recommend you crouch. I always like crouching, I don't know why. And now you can close. That's pretty much the front of the farm done. Now that we finish what you could call the core or the heart of the farm, we're going to start working on the redstone. In order to do that, we need to build like a little frame. So come to the left side right here and jump 2, 3 times, get off, cover this up like that, do the same on this side. Yeah, you're kind of building like a little square, just framing your farm. And now put 1 block on each side, just like that. Now you can cover this up 3 blocks high, and this is what it should look like. If you're facing your farm, this is all you should see. But if you're looking above, you kind of have these blocks on the side. Now to work on the redstone, we'll need the redstone and the redstone competitor. I never learned how to say that word. If you watch my first tutorial, you know how I struggle saying this word, so please don't bully me on the comments. Or you know what, go ahead and bully me, I don't care. Now guys, this is what we want to do with the redstone. We want to build kind of a redstone clock. To start, we place 1 dust right here, 2 dust, 3 dust. Now we grab our comparator, place it right in front, turn it on, very important to turn it on, kind of circle it around like that. Go ahead and draw a straight line connecting to this dispenser, and now go back 2, so 1, 2, and go like this. Go on top of this block, place 1 dust right here. Now grab your redstone repeater, that one I could say, place it right here. Do not give it any tick, we don't want any delay. Grab your redstone, actually add a block right here and 2 blocks right here. Forgot to say that, but now you have it. And just do this right here. So pretty much kind of circle around connecting your dispensers. But before you do that, create a redstone clock. If you're good with redstone, you should be able to do this even without seeing the tutorial. I'll let you guys look at it for like a second, because I know that sometimes it gets complicated to remember on a tutorial how to do the redstone part. So just look at it, it's kind of a redstone clock, then connecting all the comparators, the dispensers. And I added this redstone repeater because obviously it wasn't going to have enough energy to get back here. So pretty much just connecting all the dispensers together. Now once we finish adding the redstone part, we want to go ahead and grab our lever or lever. I also never learned how to say that word. Can you guys please teach me how to say this? Lever. No, that sounds like a body part, right? So lever, I would say. Just place it right there. Now your farm should be ready, but if you guys remember, there's no lava yet. The reason I didn't place the lava is because we want to make sure our clock works before we place the lava, just because it could get a little bit crazy. If the mobs start spawning and it's not working properly, you have to like kill all of them and then you have lava all over. So turn it on, and as you can see, the clock is working perfectly fine. Now we can turn it off. Come in here. Actually, you could stand right here in the slab, open this, and you kind of like glitch, and now start placing your lava. You want to place a lava bucket inside of each dispenser, right on the center. I would recommend. I know it gets glitched if you place it in the corners, I don't know why, but sometimes it gets glitched. So place it right in the center of each dispenser. Now guys, at this point pretty much your farm is ready. You could go ahead and start killing mobs and leveling up a lot. But I know some of you in the last tutorial were complaining that the stone was being formed where the lava was touching the water. Now for me that's not a problem, but I do understand how it could get annoying. So I designed a way to get rid of that stone just by the click of a button. However, I did tell you guys that in order to do this, if you're playing on a server, you will need to have permission to give yourself block. If you're playing single player, I think you could just go ahead and type what I'm going to type and get yourself a command block. Pretty much, you're going to type give @s, which means yourself, command. Now that bar right there, that lower line down there, I don't know what is underscore. That's what it's called, underscore block. So pretty much you give yourself a command block. Once you have it, here's mine, you're ready to do the next step. Now guys, in order to do the next step, you need to get inside your farm. So come right here. I'll place some blocks right here just to stop the water and make this process easier. First thing you want to do is to stand right on this corner right here you could say is the furthest to the right, stand right here and get the coordinates of where you're standing. Now, as you can see, right on the top right of my screen, I can see my coordinates. If you do not have the minimap or anything that tells you your coordinates, just press F3 and you can see your coordinates in there. But as you can see, mine are 28, 42, 3, 34, 51. As a matter of fact, that I'm gonna take a picture of it, and that's what I recommend you all do. Just take a picture so you could remember. Once you get those coordinates on this corner, you're going to go ahead and move to this corner right here. Very important, you don't do this corner or the other one. Just cross over to this corner. It's the first one to the left when you enter the farm. Now, same thing, get those coordinates, take a picture, write it down somewhere. But remember, once you have the coordinates, you can go ahead and get out. You could just destroy the trapdoor and then place it again. Come back here, you go to the right, grab the command block that you gave yourself, how I taught you guys. Get on top of this block that we placed earlier, jump and place the command block right there. Now, remember that I told you guys to take a picture of the coordinates. This is where we're going to use it. You're gonna open the command block, leave everything as is. You don't need to change anything. In the command block, we're going to type the following: fill, and now grab those coordinates that I told you guys to write down and type them in. In my case, it was 28, 41, 3, 34, 52, and then we want to press a space. Pretty much we just type the first coordinate, we're going to type the second one, so 28, 42, 3, 34, 51. Now, these are the coordinates in my case, guys. Most likely for you will be some total different numbers, and that's totally fine. Now, we are not done yet. At the end of the coordinates, we want to add the word air. Pretty much, you're telling this command block to fill this area with air. Done. Now, you can come down, grab yourself a button like this and place it right here. Now, pretty much what you just told that command block is to clear this area of whatever blocks are placing here. So if I fill this with stone and I press this button, as you can see, it clears it out. Now we can let the water run, fix this trapdoor real quick, turn on the farm. Now I'm on peaceful mode, no mob is gonna spawn. But watch what happens when I turn myself into hard mode. I just set the game mode to hard. Let's start the farm. Right away, you can see all the mobs start spawning. Now, keep in mind that while you're killing all these mobs, some other mobs will spawn around the area, just like this Argus right here. That's something to keep in mind. And just to test this, I let the farm run until the stone was created, kill all the mobs, and watch what happens when I press our button. It clears the stone, and the drops go to the chest. Hey, that is pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. I hope that you did enjoy this tutorial. I'm trying to do my best. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go watch my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.